Do you know this guy? No? Makes sense. He had 2 lines, and then... Seriously? A mutant with one of the deadliest powers in the Marvel Universe, reduced to a gag in less than 5 minutes. And the worst part? He didn't even get to use his power properly. Why? Because the writers decided his only role in the story was to die in a stupid way. But when you take a closer look, you realize Zeitgeist could have been a killing machine. What if he had survived? The story could have been completely different. Think his power wasn't impressive? His acid melts everything. Metal, bone, flesh. Nothing stands a chance. In battle, it's an instant kill. If you fight him, one splash and you're a puddle. In the comics, he was a true leader. He wasn't just there for decoration. He was ruthless, ready to kill if necessary. He could have been a terrifying enemy or a devastating asset to the team. But in the movie, he lands in a wood chipper, a freaking wood chipper. And just before dying, he spits his acid on the only normal guy in the team. Well done, champ. But wait, because the more you think about it, the more this scene becomes ridiculous. Let's go over the facts. Deadpool decides to form an X-Force. Cool. A team of badass mutants for a high-risk mission. Except, no one knows how to skydive. Do they train? Do they make a strategy? Number, they just jump blindly. Result? Immediate carnage. Bedlam? Electrocuted by a bus. Shatterstar? Shredded by a helicopter. Vanisher? Fried by power lines. Zeitgeist? You know what happens next. The only survivor is Domino because she's lucky.
Domino.
What's your shtick?
I'm lucky.
Why this was a massive waste. Let's be honest, Deadpool 2 is a comedy. But even with that in mind, this death was stupid. His power was never used properly. Imagine a scene where he corrodes an enemy's armor, melts a weapon, or disfigures a villain. That would have been way more memorable. The script sacrificed him for nothing. He doesn't even die in a real fight. No tension, no stakes, just a poorly planned landing and wood chipper. Huge potential wasted. He could have survived, sought revenge, or become a cult character. But nope, next, and it gets worse. The worst part? Zeitgeist wasn't even supposed to be a joke character. In the comics, he's the leader of X-Force, not just a disposable recruit. He's smart, strategic, and extremely dangerous. Imagine if he had taken Cable's role in the movie. He arrives from the future. He has a plan to stop a catastrophic event. He uses his acid to take down enemies with precision. That would have made him a way more original and terrifying villain. But instead, they turned him into a throwaway punchline. What if Zeitgeist had survived? Imagine for a second that he didn't die. Instead of the ridiculous accident, he lands properly, uses his acid, and becomes a real threat. We could have had a scene where he destroys enemy defenses, melts weapons, and throws everyone into total panic. He could have been an ally, or worse, turned against the team and become an unpredictable villain. And the most frustrating part, Deadpool 2 itself proves how dumb this death was. At the end of the movie, Deadpool uses Cable's time machine to save Peter. Why didn't he save the rest of the team? Oh yeah, because the writers had no intention of keeping them alive. I get that Deadpool 2 is all about comedy, but this was just a waste. This mutant could have made a huge impact, but instead, he became a forgettable joke. What do you think? Should Zeitgeist have survived? If you liked this video, drop a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the worst decisions in superhero movies.